The Etheric Heart, stanza 18 to 26. And that is the lofty notion that Michael aim is that the spiritual schooling will lead into heart knowledge. Thus with that heart we should hear, with that heart we should discern, with that heart we should begin to understand and surely comprehend, and not be melted into listlessness of measuring others by their appearances, but by following Michael letters. The Christ force imprints humans' imaginations into the cosmic ether, that which man experiences as strength of conscious imagination becomes world content. Hearts begin to have thoughts, and that is the new way of thinking with the heart. The newly developed heart organ slowly transforms into an eye, or better still, a sensing heart-eye organ. Everyone who strives in the light of spiritual science and connects himself with the creative word Logos through heartfelt thoughts, sooner or later will learn to read karma. But doing so, he adds to the substance of the etheric youth or angel being, through which the etheric Christ reveals himself from within. Bright archangel, would I steadfast, as I see thine lofty splendor above my head, and should I forever ponder with my heart full of wonders, even though to these I have been formed? Yes, I must and I shall, because the spiritually active soul in the Michael stream that rests beyond the dream will witness in me the third etheric heart, as it is within transformed to become an eye for self-cognition, as I pay heed with eternal faithfulness, taking in the realization of the true selflessness in which we all depend as an eternal soul, the eternal being. Amen. And like a patient, gentle deer who drinks from the water clear, without a sound or mourn, should I wait for my turn, near the moving waters at my priestly task of pure ablutions upon the human shores, like nature's patient forever receiving, or gazing at my indifferent human heart, as it defaults more and more, and it becomes an organ without heat, and cold as snow upon the mountain's peak? No, I should not, because I know that that heart of flesh will be content, buried within my heaving breast, unwavering and consistent, in a dark and hidden cell, as I forever feel its soft fall and swell, awake from slumber sweet, and I hear my tender taken breath, and so I endlessly live, open-minded without deceive, until my soul gently flows across the inviting gates of death. Thus, as a flower binds its roots to the earth, so shall my heart of flesh to earth return, Yet all my lonely and unhappy days, and all my ill-mannered and darkened ways, spun by a lifetime of indifference, will be with me like a somber memory. Yet yes, in spite of it all, the beauty of my etheric heart moves away beyond the pole, because it becomes the eye of the equal sense, which perceives others in their true essence, an eye of cognition for supersensible beings, and for the Christ, the etheric Christ himself, to dwell within, protected and cherished in the Michaelic mystery culture of will, as it is destined for our epoch. And the reality remains that it will also become possible to perceive the karma of others as well as one's own karmic chain. Does not a tree that lives for 1,000 years with roots gnarled and old, which becomes attached to a temple's wall, still perish one day? Yes, it will die, do what may. Sometimes, as we peacefully meditate, do we feel ourselves as if inside an hourglass that runs for a brief moment like a fleeting thought, or a shadow that furtively passed? Yes, but not so with the etheric heart. There is a mystic sun, it comes to gleam until it becomes a cherishing glow. And into our being it binds so fast that we never again shall feel any dreariness of soul. Therefore, O nature, your maternal life I bear, within the essence of my will, strengthened by the will of Michael, will be a will of fiery energy, like a wheel within a wheel, still moving eternally, a spiritual will of striving still, that through the sense of self springs forth from it, to care and to hold. The very music of the name of Michael, like a sun of shining gold, now must go into my being, and each pleasant part will grow fresh inside my etheric heart. And as the years one by one pass me by, my vessel I will smoothly steer, my little vessel in my quiet hours, with waters that deepen freshly into bowels. Many and many a verses I hope to write, as the flowers red, pink and blue constantly shed their lovely hues, as they provide the nectar to the bees, for in every flower lays a story, full of love and full of glory, so much like these enchanting beings that hum about the fields of sweet peas. I must tell all my story, or may no dreary responses new and old prevent my heart to be bold. And all about me when I write, let it be all heaven sent, as I herald spiritual thoughts into a wilderness. So let the healing breezes blow upon the path gently and slow, so that I may heed and travel with the same speed through fields of flowers and weeds.